Alright, we're going to try this. A little skit for you all out there who love truth and compassion, kindness, human kindness. So since there's been so many people that have suffered, and a lot of people have died at the hands of these people, and since no one else seems to be saying much about it except for the reporting the facts, nobody else is saying this that I see, these exact words you might say, or in this style. And since the guilty parties use fancy words about God to deceive people and get their way and will, and since it may help, and since humans tend to love theater, a lot of them, and there's some good in, placing yourself in someone else's shoes who's putting on a show, and you can put yourself in their shoes and maybe learn some things about yourself. And I'm reading my notes here. Since there are still people that call themselves Roman Catholic, priests, popes, Presbyterian, all these fancy labels for another human being. And since, since humans are capable of humility, humbling themselves, practicing self-control, doing what's right, they have these abilities. And since the motivation for these crimes against humanity and atrocities is basically greed and an easy life and more possessions and influence and security for some, like having a job, and the only way to get ahead in life is to join this club, etc. And since I myself am not participating in these things knowingly, willingly, or even unknowingly or unwillingly, I have a clear conscience in these matters, for what it's worth, but mainly the other things. Take the skit that I'm going to do here for you with a grain of salt, or take it as acting or take it as reality. Either way, it's up to you. So yeah, it's been reported, of course, for years, centuries, over the years, murder and sexual abuse and rape of children and women. Women in particular was a big thing back in the day, but there's been a lot more than that. And since it's so prevalent, it seems to not be getting under control, we have this skit for you today. So enjoy it. Shame on you! Shame! Shame! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame! Shame! Shame on you! Shame on you! Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed the skit. And if you're having problems, struggling with controlling sexual urges, not that they don't exist, I'm just saying that it's not some big deal. It's just it's sort of like not eating food, missing a meal. It's similar. It's a stronger desire, obviously. There's millions of people procreated worldwide. It's not an oddity in life, and it's not a sin. But if you're having problem controlling these natural urges, just think about my little skit, and think about reality when it comes to your maker, and think about the fact that we all are going to receive from the Creator the things we're going to receive from Him for the things that we've done in these bodies, whether good or bad. Yeah, so someday there comes a day of reckoning. If you don't believe that because you get to call yourself Christian or missionary or Judaism or whatever it is, your special label. I'm a Buddhist, If you got a special label that exempts you from thinking that you are going to have a day of reckoning before the Almighty Creator of the universe, the Master of the universe, the one that directs all things, and you're somehow exempt because you got a title of Roman Catholic, for instance, Roman Catholic priest, Pope, if this is in your mind somehow, that you don't have to make things right as best you can in this life before you go on to the next one. Well, I hope it helps. I hope your friend here helped you out today a little bit. And for the rest of us, I would say keep on being faithful, but that sounds pretty Catholic. But that's okay. We need to keep on keeping on, being faithful with what we know to do that's good each day as we go on. As we find out things we've done wrong, right them if we can. Do our best to return to our Maker and say, okay, I need to restore such a person to wholeness. I spoke bad about them or whatever. Just tell everybody that was nonsense, the stuff I said about them. Well, whatever it is, our personal rectifications of wrongs that we've done, if at all possible. Now, if the person's already gone, but I'm talking mainly to this organization that's gone on for centuries, and some people seem to think that it'll keep on going on, but I don't see an excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. No excuse for it to continue. Human beings do not have to participate in its nonsense. Any of it. Not required by law. So if you want to look good, well, by all means, put a big old label on yourself. Oh, I'm the almighty chairperson of the semi-truck. Whatever it is. And put it up in big lights, and this is the department of the almighty chairperson of the semi-truck. Yeah, okay. How's that working out for you there? I mean, do you feel empty inside or anything like that? I can't control my desire to eat sugar or cake, or I gotta have steaks every day because I feel so empty inside, and oh, poor me, oh. I don't know. Hey, well, God bless you, and hope you're doing well and doing the right thing. Yeah, so for your consideration. All right, we're keeping it short. That's it. Bye.